Revelation is back, baby. Almost. We're almost there. The closed beta is starting up soon. I'm talking like within the next week or two. I myself am in the closed beta, and I've been given permission to stream and record, so you will be seeing footage from Revelation WoW as I am allowed into it. But today, we're going to go over, let's switch you over here. Whoops, there's the website, but we want to do this first. This is the official zone showcase. Now, if you played Revelation WoW back when, oh, hey, my picture there is kind of out of whack there. Let's fix there we go. Hi. Okay, I'm all pretty now. So, if you played Revelation WoW back in the day, a lot of these zones might be familiar to you, or if you've never seen these before, well, you're in for a treat. Now, if you want to see more of these zones, I do have footage, older footage, so it might be a little bit weird, but I do have footage of a lot of the zones that were available to the public during the previous betas 2 years ago. So a lot of it may have changed since then, but there are new zones that are featured in this video, because I've already watched it, that we have not been to yet in game. Because remember, when they launched it, it was only from levels 1 to 20, and even then during the beta we could only visit certain zones. So let's go here, and we're going to I'm gonna mute that, react to this and check it out. Try hard devs. So, the Durotar zone. So now, if you are not familiar with the changes of the various zones, there is apparently a lore reason to these vast changes. From what little we know, it's that there is a power source of some kind. I'm doing this in like, as I'm trying to explain this the best I can, because we don't know the full extent of it. We were only given tidbits, but there is a sort of power source somewhere in the world of Azeroth. Like think of it like a ley line, but a power source. And the closer a zone is to it, the more changed it is. So that's basically what they said. We don't know for sure until we get in and find out for ourselves. But all if not most of the zones are changed, some more drastically than others. So Durotar, you see here, is trees. Now, I think I remember it actually having the orange dry desert, but closer to Orgrimmar was more tree. I could be wrong. I don't quite remember. It's been 2 years, as I said before. So, that right there, I believe, is actually outside of Orgrimmar. So, you know, in Retail WoW, the, like, Korkron, like, barracks that are just outside of Orgrimmar, think of that whole area right outside. This is what that is. It's freaking massive, and it goes from, I think, the river all the way to the sea. I just realized what I said there, but from the river to the sea, let's not get into that. Okay, so from there to there, like that whole northern Durotar area is this like outskirts outskirts barracks. And then there's the Gate of Orgrimmar, and you go inside, and there's Durotar. I mean, there's Orgrimmar. Orgrimmar is massive. Like when I did my video, like right there in the backing, I'm gonna scoot back a little bit there. That's actually the entrance, like the first area when you walk in. Those rock shards over there is actually from the Warlords of Draenor garrison, because I remember climbing up it, and I was like, oh, these are very familiar, because I used to climb up on those rocks all the time when we were stuck in our garrisons in Warlords of Draenor. So there's that, and then there's a dock right there. The dock is really cool. Reimagined Goldshire. So this, I think they definitely changed it since the last time I played it. Now, it was large the last time I played it, but this definitely looks more fleshed out. You got all these, like, houses. You got, like a I don't know if that's a tower or something back there behind the trees, but it feels like an actual town instead of just 2 buildings. And that's one of the things that they're going for, is that towns actually now feel like towns. Cities actually feel like cities, and they are massive. And here's Stormwind. Pause it. So just running around the perimeter of these cities, I'm telling you, it took me 40 minutes running the perimeter of these cities. So I have a full like walkthrough video, and it's fast forwarded too, and it still takes I think like 20 minutes of me running through Stormwind, so you could definitely see that video. There's an Orgrimmar one, but that one's got commentary, so yeah, you could definitely see that. Right to the right over there, you see like a lumber mill. I remember them saying that they wanted to add a type of logging profession, and then that's where you would go for the profession. I don't know if it's implemented yet. We'll have to wait and see, but the logging thing is still there. There's the castle itself. And I think I still have a full detailed map of the of Stormwind somewhere. Thousand Needles. Okay, so this is an area that we have not been to yet. I got a little bit of a sneak peek into it originally when we were in the beta, and I eagle-eyed over as my hunter. However, it is much different now. Originally, it looked like Blade's Edge Mountains with all the spikes everywhere. Now it looks more like Dragonblight, and it's got the ice. Yeah, see, it's definitely changed a lot since the last time we kind of saw it, right? And here's Ashenvale. Ashenvale is just fucking war-torn with all the fel everywhere, so probably the demons from the Fellscar, or whatever it's called, have marched out. That looks like a horde encampment there, so they're probably marching to like Splinter Tree or some other outpost. There's one of the dragon areas. I think it's the one in the north. It's like that Dragon Grove in the north east, where the portal is. So I don't know where that would be in Ashenvale. It looks like Ajara, but so probably it's near Ajara, or it could be on the western coast near the beach. Not sure, but full of ogres. There's Desolus. Now we got a tidbit of this when they showed us before, like little sneak peeks. So Desolus is still gonna be desolate, but in a more extreme way. You can see, like, I don't know if that's just toxified water or acid or what, but you have like these undead freaking vultures, you got like these dinosaur skulls, bones everywhere. Like, it's definitely more of an undead, definitely desolate area. You still have the Legion area right there in the same spot. Ajara is now a full-on Legion zone, and this is not the first time I have seen this take with Ajara as a zone. I believe in Conan Exiles, the Kalimdor Exiles mod, he did the exact same thing where he turned Ajara into a Legion type of area, so it was full of demons and the green and yada yada. So definitely not the first time we have seen this take. Lots of Legion models. Yeah, this is a server that is using the HD models, so you will see a lot of new HD models from the newer game. Stillithis is definitely changed. You got Crystal Song right here, like the trees. Let's see, in the background over there, you got like Night Elven Ruins, probably from Suramar? I can't tell if those are the newer or older models. This is my most hyped zone right here, Stranglethorn Vale. Now, from what I remember them showcasing us when they were teasing, half of Stranglethorn Vale will be the jungle like we're used to, while the other half is I don't remember if they said it's the Gurubashi or a different tribe of trolls, but they're definitely like more advanced. They're not sitting in ruins, and they're going to be using a lot of like the Zandalari architecture, but they also showcase a lot of the Drakari architecture, so it's going to be a full-on like troll empire still living and breathing in Stranglethorn. It's going to be in the southern half, I believe, if I remember from the little showcase that they showed us, but definitely that's my most hyped area. I love trolls. See, there it is. There's like the more Drakari kind of stuff. I believe it's 2 tribes of trolls. I believe they are, like, I can't really remember what they said in the showcase. I'd have to go back and check. But, yeah, I believe there's 2 tribes of trolls. You have the one that uses the more Zandalari and the one that uses the more Drakari. The Great Desert. So, again, I got a little bit of a tidbit when I was eagle-eyeing, but just from the few screenshots they sent us, it has definitely been overhauled. And this is just a snippet. You're not going to see the rest of the Great Desert, but I can't wait to actually try it out, because big open desert, like dune areas, I like that aesthetic a lot, so I'm very interested to see the Great Desert. Loch Modan, It does not look overhauled. So it doesn't look overhauled, it just looks more of an HD reimagining of it, which is perfectly fine. I am okay with these zones not being overhauled. I think there's a little bit too much overhauledness, really, in a lot of the zones. But having a couple of zones like that's fine. But Lock Modan just looking the same, just more HD, it's perfectly fine. Same thing with the wetlands, and I do like the fog effect there. It looks just like how it was, just more HD. So I'm perfectly fine with that. That looks great. Menethil Harbor, see, just an HD overhaul looks like, but it looks great. It definitely has a different layout. You can see there is a different layout, but it still looks great. And then there's like a Targaryen symbol in the middle of wetlands. So this is probably, if I had to guess, I don't know, if I had to guess, it's probably going to be on the eastern side near either the southern part in the mountains or the eastern side where the Dragon Maw orcs are. That's where if I was to guess, that this would be. The Southern Barrens, so we already saw this in the previous time that we played. It looks more fleshed out, though. It definitely does. So the Northern Barrens is very lush, and it's got, like, cherry blossoms everywhere. But as you pass the gate into the Southern Barrens, originally it was just sand. It was empty sand, but it was like a life and death kind of thing with the Northern and Southern Barrens. This is definitely a little bit more fleshed out. It's got more stuff in there, but you can definitely see it's still more barren. It's sand. The trees are like half dead. There's ruins. There's a dead ogre nailed to the tree there. There's dragons. So the Dust Wallow Wilds from the sneak peeks that we got are going to be a mix of what we see in the Northern Barrens with all the cherry blossoms, lots of lush life, but there's going to be, I believe, a bigger emphasis on the black dragons as well as the ogres, who have a lot of influence of the like high mall architecture, which you see there behind you. So that's actually going to be interesting. I kind of want to see that as well. Oh yeah, there's the dragons. And that's it for the Tidbit Showcase. Now, we have the brand new website. The website definitely looks a lot... Like, I just kind of scrolled through it a little bit. It looks a lot better. Like, just physically looks a lot better. So, let's see. If we go here... So, all of this right here, you can explore the website, and it will show you, like, tidbits of what they're planning to do for the servers. Like, right there you can kind of see, like a new map for Lordaeron. I say Lordaeron because I see Lordaeron written there, but for Tirisfal, you see Brill, Agamen Hills. Now, I remember Brill, you can kind of see it there in the map. It was, this is one of the more extreme overhauled areas. In terms of the layout itself was completely overhauled, while the other zones like the Barrens, the layout is still the same, it's just more trees, and that was a meme back in the day. But here, this is completely overhauled. You see, like, Brill is completely surrounded by a gorge, and the only way to get in and out is through a teleporter. I do have video of Tirisfal Glades if you wish to see the changes to it. But yeah, you can go to the website here. I'm going to provide a link in the description below, and you can definitely check out everything. There's Mulgore, and they put Thunder Totem from Legion there as Thunderbluff. It actually looks really cool, and I love how they made it more cold. And there's like little patches of snow in Mulgore with more snow up in Thunderbluff. I love that. And then, from what little bit we saw of Stone Talon, it looks very like Grizzly Hills-ish. I'm definitely making a Tauren, because that's my class, right, or race right there. But yeah, I'm going to send a link in the description below if you want to see more of this. I also have a video describing what they plan to do. I also have other videos of various updates of pretty much most of what they plan on doing. However, this has a lot more listed, so I definitely suggest you come and look it up. But until then, this was a little sneak peek into Revelation WoW. As I said, I am in the closed beta. I just registered this morning, and whenever they let us go in, I will be streaming it, making videos, showcasing all the new zones. It's gonna be great. So if you want to see more of Revelation WoW, please subscribe, like this video. Let's hope we don't have the same issues that we had last time, and I'll see you next time.